Wagwizi! In today's video, I'm going to share 7 things you need to know before you take an AirAsia flight from Nairobi to Kuala Lumpur. The AirAsia flight from Nairobi to Kuala Lumpur costs a bit over $300 round trip and brings you directly to the vibrant city of Kuala Lumpur, also known as KL. KL is a city that truly stands out. It's walkable, it has a warm climate, and is rich in culture. One of the highlights of KL is the food. It has influences from Chinese cuisine, local Malaysian cuisine, and Indian cuisine. KL represents a melting pot of these 3 dominant cultures. On top of that, KL is a great shopping destination. Personally, I'm a fan of Uniqlo, where you can find the best basics. As well, from KL, you can easily find affordable flights to other parts of Asia. For example, you can fly to Indonesia, Thailand, Singapore, and Vietnam for $50 to $100. Personally, I use Skyscanner to find great deals. Check the link in the description. It's super helpful for comparing prices across dates and countries and makes it easier to plan an affordable trip. I always recommend booking in advance for a stress-free experience. Unlike flights to Europe or the US, you don't need to book months ahead. I recommend booking your flight at least 4 weeks in advance. When I've taken this flight, the seats have usually been between 60 to 80% full. So booking a month in advance should give you plenty of time to plan. As for the best time to visit, KL is pretty much great to explore all year round. The dry season is from May to September, with 8 hours of bright sunshine and almost no rain. Here's one thing to keep in mind. AirAsia's budget flight only allows 7 kilograms of hand luggage. This includes your trolley bag, but you can also use a backpack. While they aren't too strict about weight on the Nairobi to KL flight, AirAsia is much stricter on the return leg. So make sure your bag is within the 7 kg limit unless you want to risk paying extra. You can also purchase additional checked luggage for $88 one way, which makes the flight a little more expensive. Since Kuala Lumpur is tropical, you only need light, breathable clothing. Think linen, cotton, or other airy fabrics. You don't need long sleeves or pants, so packing light is totally doable. That said, the plane can get chilly, so I recommend traveling in sweatpants and a sweater for comfort during the flight. Here's what you'll need for immigration: a passport valid at least 6 months after your return date, a yellow fever vaccination certificate. This you can get at a place like the Center for Tropical and Travel Medicine on Gong Road. You'll need to get the yellow fever vaccine at least 10 days before your travel date for the certificate to be valid. Another thing you'll need is the Malaysia Digital Arrival Card, which you can fill out online. And the best part for Kenyans, no visa required. As long as you show your return flight or an onward flight from Malaysia, you can enter visa-free. The flight from Nairobi to Kuala Lumpur takes around 9 to 10 hours, and most flights depart around midnight. So, in addition to packing cozy clothes, I highly recommend bringing water to stay hydrated throughout the flight. It's also a good idea to have a hearty meal before the flight, so you're set for the long journey. Pack snacks too, just in case. If munching in advance is a bit hectic, don't worry. The airline offers a variety of meals at affordable prices, so you won't go hungry. While the planes do have screens, they're often not included in the ticket price and tend not to work. At least that's been my experience. So be sure to bring a book, Kindle, or download some good podcasts to keep you entertained. And if you're a light sleeper like me, I recommend investing in a good sleep mask. Decathlon in Kenya has some great ones that can make all the difference on a long flight. You'll wake up feeling refreshed, rested, and ready to go. Before your flight, you can hang out at the lounge at JKIA to grab some water and snacks. If you bank with Standard Chartered and have a Visa Infinite card, access is free. Also, traveling with friends can help cut costs, especially if you need checked luggage and can share a bag. When you're in Kuala Lumpur, I recommend staying around KLCC or Bukit Bintang. These areas are close to everything, so it's easy to walk to most major attractions. So, there you have it. The 7 things you need to know. KL is a fantastic destination for food, shopping, and culture. Book your flight at least 4 weeks in advance. I recommend Skyscanner. Pack light. Keep your hand luggage at a 7 kg limit. Get your yellow fever vaccine 10 days before you travel. Bring snacks and water for the flight. And get accommodation close to the action in Kuala Lumpur. Since my partner is from Southeast Asia, I'm a huge fan of the region and believe it has so much to offer. I hope this guide serves as some inspiration to come check it out for yourself. All right, that's all. In a beat!